Welcome to Olongapo City, the city of volunteers. Olongapo City is known for its strong value on volunteerism and best practices, and is frequently visited by local government units throughout the country and even international communities. Various community programs are lined up in order to fulfill our vision of a progressive Olongapo, focused on 7 major areas, named as HELPS: health, education, environment, livelihood, peace and order, social welfare, and sports. We are proud to say that we keep on fighting for excellence. Olongapo City has crossed one major threshold that carved her in a very significant nook in history, aside from being home to the former U.S. Naval Base for many decades. It can be recalled that Olongapo, wrought by the explosion of Mount Pinatubo in 1991 and the military base's pullout, suffered severely from the loss of its major employment income source, much more left out with such a huge environ to clean up, restore, and protect, out from the ravage and rubble of such a violent force of nature. Through the leadership of then Mayor, now Senator Richard J. Gordon, the Olongapeños rose up from their difficult situation and poured out their energies to rebuild their homes and their lives, made use of what was left for them, their talent, ability, skill, and human energy, and volunteered to do the task of protecting, preserving, and rebuilding the former military installation. The base was structurally and administratively built up and packaged as a bustling freeport zone to the wonder of communities and nations. But for the volunteers who toiled hard and sacrificed what is precious to them, the principles of volunteerism plus the unity in diversity they have embraced bred nothing but the best that is within. Years have passed, yet we kept those life lessons alive and echoing, stronger and potent, season upon season. Through the leadership of Mayor James Bong Gordon Jr., these principles and all the best practices the city has to offer to the world were all summed up and hammered into one battle cry, depicting the city's quest for progress, fighting for excellence. Our city councilors do not only concentrate on enacting legislative measures, they also help the executive department in the implementation. Supported by survey and actual requests of our people, gathered from the jogging inspection of the mayor and the SP members in different barangays, as well as from public consultations and public hearings, needs are assessed and discussed at the weekly meeting with the barangay officials and the department heads, and the action plans are laid out on the regular executive legislative caucuses. The Sangunian Panlunsod of Olongapo, with the presiding officer and all members, uphold the importance of health, education, environment, livelihood, peace and order, social welfare, and sports, and ensure that each area have their corresponding legislative backup.